हेलो एवरीवन, गुड इवनिंग, वेलकम टू तर्कशास्त्र। आज के वीडियो में हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं निमसेट 2026 एंड एमसीए सीईटी 2026। ये एग्जाम्स के लिए जो लोग फोकस कर रहे हैं उनके ब्लड रिलेशंस, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग जो कॉन्सेप्ट है सभी एग्जाम्स के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। लेट इट बी एमसीए एंट्रेंस एग्जाम्स, लेट इट बी एमबीए एंट्रेंस एग्जाम्स, लेट इट बी any aptitude based entrance exam or the for that sake government exams, logical reasoning becomes a very very important topic। उसमें से हम लोग आज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट उसमें से हम लोग आज ब्लड रिलेशंस के ऊपर फोकस करने वाले हैं। ठीक है, so let me begin with the basic concept, but before we begin with the basic concept, let me introduce myself. I am Aditya, co-founder of Tarkashastra Academy, where we train students for MCA entrance exams, MBA entrance exams, यहाँ पे आपका MCA आना चाहिए, MBA entrance exams, law entrance exams and BBA entrance exams. You can follow us on Instagram on this channel MCA Preparation Tarkashastra, एंड अगर आप लोगों को कोई पर्सनल मेंटरिंग चाहिए रिलेटेड टू एनी एमसीए एंट्रेंस एग्जाम और एनीथिंग रिलेटेड टू एमसीए एडमिशंस, यू कैन कनेक्ट विथ मी ऑन लिंक्डइन, आदित्य ठाकरे, को फाउंडर तर्कशास्त्र। ये आईडी से आपको मेरा आईडी मिल जाएगा। ठीक है, सो लेट्स बिगिन विथ ब्लड रिलेशंस। ब्लड रिलेशंस मतलब क्या होता है? इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज अ फैमिली ट्री। करेक्ट, it is also called as a family tree in few exams or few books। मतलब कि जब हम लोग अपने खुद के फैमिली का एक ट्री बनाना चाहते हैं, जब हम लोग अपने खुद के फैमिली का एक ट्री बनाना चाहते हैं तो आप लोगों को सभी रिलेटिव्स को भी एडजस्ट करना है। along with that you have to make sure कि you are also presenting all the relations true and correct। तो सबसे पहले पॉइंट आता है ब्लड रिलेशंस में जेंडर। जब भी मुझे कोई बोलता है कि फैमिली ट्री निकालो एंड फैमिली ट्री में ये पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल को आपको इंसर्ट करना है, तो मैं सबसे पहले पूछूंगा कि भाई ये इंडिविजुअल कौन से जनरेशन में आएगा। वो सवाल नहीं आएगा, मेरा सबसे पहला सवाल आएगा कि व्हाट इज द जेंडर ऑफ दिस इंडिविजुअल, एंड irrespective of how many genders are there in reality, theoretically यहाँ पे सिर्फ दो जेंडर चलते हैं, मेल एंड फीमेल, as of now, and male are always represented by a box and female is always represented by a circle। there are many other nomenclatures, लेकिन to make it universal we will represent all the males by box and all the females by circles। clear? Then comes point number 2 while solving the questions of blood relations or family tree। यहाँ पे आएगा आपका what is the relation, and there are only 2 or 3 relations which are used while drawing a family tree। The first one is spouse। spouse माने husband के लिए wife and wife के लिए husband, those two individuals who are married with each other। and always remember, we are not watching a Netflix or Amazon Prime series over here। a male will be married only with a female and a female will be married only with a male in these theoretical questions। so spouse will always be represented by a double line। for example, a male is always married with a female, so यहाँ पे this M and F are a married couple। second relation which plays a major role in the concept of blood relation is siblings। so there can be two males who are brothers, there can be two female who are sisters, there can be a male and a female who are brother and sister। everyone will be represented by a single line। for example, A is a male, is a brother of B who is another male, is a brother of C who is another female, and C is also a sister of D who is another female। so it can be two males who are brothers, one male one female who are brother sisters, and two sisters who are two female who are sisters, or any other combination। but when and there is a common definition of siblings। ठीक है, यहाँ पे स्टेप मदर स्टेप फादर का भी रिलेशन नहीं चलता है। if two individuals are born out of the same pair of couple, are born out of same parents, only then they are called as siblings. ठीक है? And the third one is the generation gap. And the third point is called as the generation gap. Elder the generation, higher it will go in the family tree, and younger the generation, lower it will go in the family tree. And this vertical line will always represent the generation gap or the relation between elder generation and the younger generation. For example, if this male and female are parent of all these four children, then they will be represented by a vertical line. Now, the relation between A, B, C, D and MF is established, that A, B, C, D are siblings with two different genders and their parents are M and F. Correct? These two are really important points while solving the questions of blood relation. If you guys have any doubt, please write down your doubts in the comment section. If you guys have any doubt related to blood relation. Okay? Now comes your second point. Third point. Third point is while solving the questions of blood relation. यहाँ पे इतना आपका basic of blood relation खत्म हो गया. Now comes the type of questions which are asked in blood relation or the language of questions which are asked in blood relation. There are two types of questions which are asked. One is conversation based and second is puzzle based. In the conversation based questions, there are usually two or three individuals discussing among themselves, and one individual is always explaining the relation of himself with some or the other individual. And puzzle based question में क्या होता है कि there are certain coding decoding related concepts which are used. For example, A plus B means A is the father of B, A minus B means A is the brother of B, A multiplied by C means A is the mother of B, and so on. We will be having a look at all the types of questions, but how to solve these type of questions is the major problem which many students face. तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है? We have to always keep an eye on the opening. How to begin solving the questions of blood relations is the major concern everyone faces. How to begin solving the questions. So how to find out the opening? Opening is always found out when you can establish a solid relation between any two individuals. Correct? When you can establish solid relation between any two individuals. इसका example मैं अगर आपको बताऊं, so question number 1. Pointing to a photograph of a boy, so there is one first individual who is introduced. Suresh said. Suresh is the second individual who is introduced. So, but can I establish a relation between them? Pointing to a photograph of a boy, Suresh said. After reading this much of a statement, can I establish a relation between them? Definitely not. He is the son of the only son of my brother. Now I can establish a relation between two individuals. Who are those two individuals? My brother. That means the person who is making this statement, that individual and his mother. So Suresh, and I don't know the gender of Suresh, okay? Suresh can be male or female. So till the time I don't know the gender, I'll neither box Suresh nor circle him. So Suresh and his or her mother. Now the question says, he is the son of the only son of my mother. So Suresh's mother has only son, correct? That means Suresh is definitely that son. And the boy जिसके बारे में वो बात कर रहा था, he is the son of Suresh, correct? The boy who is in the photograph, जिसकी photograph सुरेश दिखा रहा था, he says कि he is the only son of my mother. How is Suresh related to that boy? Suresh is definitely the father of that boy, correct? यहाँ पे आपके दो आंसर्स आ सकते हैं कि इधर फादर और सन, क्योंकि लोगों को ये कंफ्यूजन होता है कि सुरेश ये बॉय के लिए कौन है, कि ये बॉय सुरेश के लिए कौन है, किसके रिस्पेक्टिवली किसका आंसर या किसका रिलेशन पूछा गया है. सो These two are very important points which we have to discuss. First one is how to find out the opening. Whenever you can establish a relation between any two individuals, तब से आपको family tree draw करना start करना है. And how to solve the questions, और किसके relative में question पूछा है कि जब भी you find out with respect to someone, how is someone related to with respect to someone. So ये with respect to someone will always be you, irrespective of whether you are male or female, irrespective of whether you are married or unmarried, irrespective of married होने की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन irrespective of whether you have a child or not, ठीक है, उसके लिए बायोलॉजी चाहिए, ठीक है, मैरिड होना जरूरी नहीं है. लेकिन इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ एनीथिंग, ये पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन के लिए आपको खुद को वो पर्टिकुलर इंडिविजुअल की जगह पे रखना पड़ेगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, हाउ इज सुरेश रिलेटेड टू दैट बॉय. सो विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दैट बॉय, नाउ यू आर दिस इंडिविजुअल, एंड फॉर यू हु इज सुरेश, सुरेश इज योर फादर इन दिस पर्टिकुलर केस. करेक्ट? Suresh is your father in this particular case. Am I good so far? Are we going good? ठीक है. So यहाँ पे blood relations में हम लोग majority of the questions solve करने की कोशिश करेंगे of different varieties. There will be 2 sessions conducted on this particular topic. आज का एक session रहेगा which is the first part of blood relation, and the second session will be conducted either on Friday or on next Wednesday. And we will make sure कि from next Monday onwards you will be getting a schedule on YouTube. अगर आप लोगों को कोई भी MCA एंट्रेंस एग्जाम 2026 के लिए प्रिपेयर करना है, डोंट वरी, वी आर हियर. हम लोग आपको कंप्लीट टॉपिक्स फ्री में पढ़ाएंगे, ठीक है. सो लेट्स बिगिन विद क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. यहाँ पे हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? वी आर ट्राइंग टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चंस ऑफ कन्वर्सेशन बेस्ड टाइप. इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन, in the first session we will be trying to solve this type of questions. In the second session of blood relation we will be trying to solve puzzle based questions. Okay, so introducing a boy, a girl said he is the. अब यहाँ पे boy एक first individual आ गया, girl एक second individual आ गई, and she is saying he is the son of the daughter of. अब यहाँ पे third individual is daughter, fourth individual is father. चार individuals have been introduced, but I cannot start drawing a family tree because I cannot establish a relation between any two individuals. Correct? Is this correct? That's why I have to try and find out the hint or the words which will help me establish a relation between two individuals. Here the girl said my uncle. Which type of uncle? Maternal uncle or paternal uncle? उसके लिए हमें सबसे पहले समझना पड़ेगा what is the difference between maternal and paternal relatives. So paternal, all the relatives from your father's side are called as paternal relatives. For example, आपके अगर फादर के ब्रदर हैं तो उनको हम लोग काका या तो फिर चाचा बोलते हैं, यहाँ पे उनको पैटर्नल अंकल बोलेंगे. आपके अगर फादर की सिस्टर है तो उनको हम लोग बुआ या तो फिर आत्या बोलते हैं, यहाँ पे हम लोग उनको पैटर्नल आंट बोलेंगे. बट all the relatives from your mother's side are called as maternal relatives. Correct? All the relatives from your mother's side are called as your maternal relatives. यहाँ पे अगर मेरी कोई मौसी है या फिर मावशी है, उनको हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? My mother's sister, that is my maternal uncle. अगर मेरे मामा है, who is my mother's brother, he is my maternal uncle. Both of them, my father's brother and my mother's brother, are my uncles, but paternal uncle is my father's brother and maternal uncle is my mother's brother. Clear? So कुछ nomenclatures आते रहेंगे जो यहाँ पे आके हम लोग बार बार नोट्स में लिखते रहेंगे. So always keep in mind that मेरे जो भी सेशंस रहेंगे LR के and DI के, by the way I will be taking care of your logical reasoning and data interpretation for MC entrance exams. So मेरे जो भी सेशंस रहेंगे उसके एंड में जो नोट्स बनती जाएगी वो यहाँ पे आती जाएगी, and we will be sharing a Google sheet with you. probably in the next week, जिसमें हम लोग क्वांट की फॉर्मूला शीट भी रखेंगे, हम लोग आपके लिए आरसी का ट्रैकर भी एक बनाएंगे, एंड हम लोग आपके लिए एक DILR की चीट शीट भी रखेंगे, जहां पे एक टैब में ही, एक गूगल शीट में ही आपका कंप्लीट DILR का थ्योरी एंड यूनिक पॉइंट्स ऐड करके आप अपना रिवीजन कर सकते हो। क्लियर? सो यहाँ पे उसने बोला है सेकेंड पॉइंट, सेकेंड नंबर क्वेश्चन में कि शी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट हर अंकल, but which type of uncle, that I don't know. So I am assuming that a girl has parents, both father and mother. I am not writing the names or initials inside this box or circle because I don't know the names of her parents. Correct? Excuse me. So now I'll go back. Okay, daughter of the father of my uncle. Okay, so father of my uncle. So if she is talking about her paternal uncle, then she is talking about the father of both her father and paternal uncle. Or if she is talking about, I'll draw two diagrams over here. Okay, so first is father and mother, and if she is talking about her maternal uncle, तो यहाँ पे वो बात कर रही है उसके मम्मी एंड मामा के दोनों के फादर की. So I'm going backward in this question. Okay, introducing a boy, a girl said he is the son of the daughter of the father of my uncle. Now I have found out the relation of my uncle, girl and uncle, or my uncle, girl and uncle. Father of my uncle is father of her father, or here father of her mother. And daughter of the father of my uncle, correct? Daughter of the father of my uncle. Daughter of the father of my uncle. Now, her uncle's father, that is her grandfather, doesn't have a daughter in first case. I can definitely assume that they have a daughter over here. Okay, that means her father's sister. And he is the son. Okay, and he is the son of her uncle's father's daughter. Correct? He is the son of my uncle, son of daughter of my uncle's father, or in this case he is the son of father of my uncle's daughter. Correct? मेरे अंकल के, sorry, son of daughter of my uncle's father. Correct? Son of daughter of my uncle's father. तो यहाँ पे उसके अंकल के फादर की डॉटर मतलब कौन हो गई? उसकी खुद की मम्मी. In this case, the son will be her brother. So because ये केस में मेरा आंसर cousin आएगा, which is not the option. यहाँ पे I'll write brother. In this case, what you have to keep in mind is the generation gap के time पे what you have to keep in mind in this case is elder the generation, higher they will go in the family tree. जैसे पेड़ के पत्ते, पेड़ जैसे जैसे बड़ा होते जाता है तो पुराने पत्ते जो है वो ऊपर ऊपर चलते जाते हैं एंड पीले होने के बाद गिर जाते हैं. करेक्ट? वैसे ही होता है कि जितना फैमिली ट्री आपका बढ़ते जाएगा उतना एल्डर जनरेशन कुछ सालों बाद वैनिश होते जाएगा. सो यहाँ पे हमें हमेशा ध्यान में रखना है कि दिस इज द जनरेशन ऑफ ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स, then comes the generation of your or our my parents, then comes the generation of you and me, that is you will also get married after a few years, then comes the generation of your children. Correct? Then comes the generation of your grandchildren. Correct? So in this case the answer is brother. Question number 3, you guys, what you guys can do is you can pause the video, try to solve these questions on your own, and then look for the solutions. Okay, pointing to a photograph, Lata says he is the son of the only son of my grandfather. Again, Lata's grandfather. Which grandfather, maternal or paternal? I don't know. In this case, again there will be two scenarios: her father's father, or in the second case she is talking about her mother's father. Now she says कि my grandfather, only son of my grandfather. My grandfather has only son. That means my grandfather doesn't even have a daughter. So she is definitely talking about her paternal grandfather. Correct. And he is the son of the only son of my grandfather. So the only son of my grandfather is my brother, my father. एंड उनका सन मतलब क्या हुआ? उनका सन मतलब क्या हुआ? माय ब्रदर. उनका सन मतलब क्या हुआ? माय ब्रदर. करेक्ट. So these are the types of questions which are asked or which are covered under conversation based blood relations. Let's try to solve few more questions on the same topic. Okay. So what I would like to do is I'll pause the video over here for or I'll go on mute for let us say next 3 minutes. What you can do is you can pause the video, try to solve these three questions and then look for the solutions. Okay, चलो try कीजिए जरा. Okay guys, I hope you have tried your best to solve these questions. Now let's try to move ahead. Have a look at the solutions of these three questions. Pointing to a photograph, Bajpai said, he is the son of the only daughter of the father of my brother. Now, how you can start solving this question is from this particular point, my brother. Bajpai is either a male or a female, I don't know. So, Bajpai has a brother and only daughter of the father of my brother, and they have a father. Now I am ready till father. Now only daughter of the father. Okay, only daughter. Can it be my daughter of the father of my brother? Correct. Only daughter of the father of my brother. So it can be his sister or Bajpai can be that daughter. I don't know. Correct. Bajpai can be that daughter. And he is the son of only daughter. He is the son of only daughter. In this case, it's her. How is Bajpai related to the man in the photograph? If you are this man, Bajpai will be your. Now in this case, I have to, because only daughter अगर मैं यहाँ पे assume कर रहा हूँ तो Bajpai must be the male. And in this case, the answer will be maternal uncle. करेक्ट, क्योंकि आपके लिए आपके मम्मी के ब्रदर हो गए वो. हु इज योर मैटरनल अंकल. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Deepak said to Nitin that boy playing with the football is the younger brother of the two brothers of the daughter of my father's wife. Deepak, now I can go ahead with the genders. Okay, because जो questions यहाँ पे हमने लिए हुए हैं यहाँ पे नाम के हिसाब से ही वो लोगों ने gender assume किया हुआ है. So that's what we will be doing. Correct. So what I have done here is Deepak said to Nitin that my father's wife. Deepak is a male. I'll draw it over here. Deepak, who is a male, has a father and उनकी wife मतलब उसकी mother. So two brothers of the daughter of my father's wife. So his Deepak's father's wife has a daughter of my father's wife, right? Daughter of my father's wife is my sister, obviously. ये दीपक बोल रहा है. And she has two brothers, correct? She has two brothers. उसमें से that boy playing with the football is the younger one. Correct. So this guy is the younger brother of Deepak's sister. How is the boy playing football related to Deepak? Agar this is the younger one. Now if you are in the place of Deepak, आपका छोटा भाई आपके लिए कौन हो गया? आपका भाई. Correct. Moving ahead with question number 6. If A is the brother of B, B is the sister of C, and C is the father of D. Okay, A is the brother of B, B is the sister of C, and C is the father of D. How is D related to A? If you are over here, your brother's child is either your nephew or your niece. But as you don't know the gender, the answer cannot be determined. Okay. In this case, you don't know the gender of D, correct, whether it is male or female. In this case, you cannot determine the answer. आपको nephew हुआ है कि niece हुआ है आपको नहीं पता है क्योंकि उसका gender आपको अभी तक नहीं पता चला है. Correct? Am I being very clear over here, guys? I assume that we are on the same page so far. Moving ahead. एक छोटा सा केस स्टडी मैंने लिया हुआ है यहाँ पे. फॉरेस्ट एसेंशियल्स करके ना एक ब्रांड है. मैं क्लास में हमेशा बताते रहता हूँ कि irrespective of which exam you are preparing for, you are preparing for the exam as a whole. You are not preparing only for the particular subject. For example, अभी हम लोग अगर यहाँ पे ये सेशन में बैठे हुए हैं लॉजिकल रीजनिंग के, so you are not, you are at this moment you are preparing only for logical reasoning, but when you are considering the larger time frame of the next 1 year, you will not be preparing only for logical reasoning throughout the next 1 year. Correct? You will be preparing for quant with AK sir, you will be preparing for VRC with JMM, you will be preparing for DI and LR with me, you will be also preparing for computer applications and higher mathematics with other faculties. लेकिन क्या आप सिर्फ एक सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा फोकस करके पूरा का पूरा एग्जाम निकाल सकते हो? एंड एक सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर बिल्कुल भी फोकस ना करके उसका कट ऑफ क्लियर भी नहीं किया तो भी आपको कॉल आ जाएगा? डेफिनेटली नॉट. फॉरेस्ट एसेंशियल ने क्या किया हुआ है कि इनका एक पैक ऑफ 6 आता है जहां पे उनका एक होता है शैम्पू, एक बॉटल होता है कंडीशनर, थर्ड बॉटल होता है फेस वॉश, देयर इज वन मोर बॉटल विथ बॉडी लोशन, नहीं body wash cream, then there is one more bottle with body lotion which you use after the bath, and there is one more bottle with some other liquid, hair oil. Okay, तो यहाँ पे आप पैकिंग अगर देखोगे तो पैकिंग एग्जैक्टली सेम साइज का किया हुआ है, बट इट इज इनजस्टिस विद द होल ह्यूमन बॉडी, राइट? क्योंकि जो क्वांटिटी में उन्होंने, आई डोंट नो व्हाट वाज देयर लॉजिक बिहाइंड मेकिंग दिस पैक, बट आई अज्यूम कि जब मैंने ये, इट्स अ गुड ब्रांड, ओके, फॉरेस्ट एसेंशियल्स इज अ गुड ब्रांड जो नेचुरल प्रोडक्ट्स बनाता है, ठीक है, तो नेशनल बॉडी केयर ब्रांड है वो. तो जब मैंने ये पैक लिया था तो मैंने ये अज्यूम किया था कि आई विल बी यूजिंग द होल प्रोडक्ट्स एंड आई विल बी कंज्यूमिंग देम इन सच अ मैनर दैट ऑल ऑफ देम विल बी फिनिश्ड ऑलमोस्ट एट द सेम टाइम. मतलब मेरा जब शैम्पू एंड कंडीशनर खत्म होगा तो उसी टाइम पे मेरा बॉडी वॉश भी खत्म होते आएगा, उसी टाइम पे मेरा बॉडी क्रीम एंड हेयर ऑयल भी खत्म हो जाएगा. लेकिन आपका सर है इतना, आपका फेस है इतना, 1/7 of your whole body's height, एंड आपकी बॉडी है फेस के 6 टाइम. फेस वॉश के लिए भी उन्होंने 100 ml का बॉटल दिया हुआ है एंड बॉडी वॉश के लिए भी उन्होंने 100 ml का बॉटल दिया हुआ है. मतलब दे वांट यू टू रिपीट द ऑर्डर ऑफ बॉडी वॉश अगेन एंड अगेन. मेरे हिसाब से कंज्यूमर सेंट्रिक डिसीजन नहीं था ये, दिस इज माय पर्सनल ओपिनियन, ओके, क्योंकि उन्होंने सभी के सभी ब्रांड्स, सभी के सभी प्रोडक्ट्स के ऊपर अच्छे से बैलेंस नहीं किया, सभी के सभी प्रोडक्ट्स को अच्छे से बैलेंस नहीं किया. अगर वो 100 ml का अगर फेस वॉश दे रहे हैं तो कम से कम 500 ml का तो बॉडी वॉश देना चाहिए था, ताकि मेरी दोनों प्रोडक्ट सेम टाइम पे खत्म होके मैं फिर से पैक ऑफ 6 ऑर्डर करूं. अभी क्या होगा, ये चलते रहेगा, ये फर्स्ट खत्म होते जाएगा, उसके बाद सेकंड कोई तो भी खत्म होगा तो मुझे एक एक बॉटल बुलाना पड़ेगा. करेक्ट? सो ऐसा आपको नहीं करना है, आपको ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स इक्वली बैलेंस्ड करने हैं, प्रोपोर्शनेटली बैलेंस करने हैं, क्योंकि तीनों चारों सब्जेक्ट्स में अगर आप ढंग से स्कोर करते हो तभी जाके आपका सेक्शनल कट ऑफ एंड ओवरऑल कट ऑफ अच्छे से निकलेगा. अदरवाइज two sections you will be crossing 99% and in one section you will not be even clearing the bare minimum cutoff. Correct? So this is what I would recommend you to focus on all the subjects simultaneously. So let's focus on question number 7, 8 and 9. If D is the brother of B, okay, D, okay, let me begin with the solution. D is the brother of B. Do I know the gender of B yet? No. How is B related to C? To answer this question, okay, now I need to find out how is B related to C. Where is C? I don't know. This is another type of question, okay, puzzle based question. To answer this question, which of the following statements is or are necessary? The son of D is the grandson of C. The son of D is the grandson of C. तो हाउ इज बी रिलेटेड टू सी? आपको बी एंड सी के बीच में रिलेशन फाइंड आउट करना है. सो सी का ग्रैंडसन होने के दो पॉसिबिलिटीज है. करेक्ट? एक तो ये डी की वाइफ हो सकती है एंड उसका एक पेरेंट सी रहेगा या रहेगी, एंड देन यहाँ पे डी का जो सन है ही इज द ग्रैंडसन ऑफ सी. इन दिस केस हाउ इज B related to C? If you're over here, your wife, your daughter's son, your daughter's husband is your son-in-law and उसका भाई, दूर का रिलेशन हो गया. यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन ये भी हो सकता है कि C is over here, तो in this case B is the son of C, but I don't know. Correct? So statement number 1 is not sufficient to answer the question. B is the sister of D. Even if B is the sister of D, this problem is not yet answered. This concern is not yet answered. Statement number 2 alone is not also sufficient to answer the question. Correct? Which of the following statements is or are necessary? So only one? नहीं. Only two? नहीं. Either one or two? नहीं. Both 1 and 2 are required. इससे भी क्या मुझे आंसर मिल रहा है? How is B related to C? इससे भी क्या मुझे आंसर मिल रहा है हाउ इज बी रिलेटेड टू सी? नहीं. तो यहाँ पे आइडियली एक आंसर आना चाहिए था नन ऑफ ए एंड नन ऑफ 1 and 2 आर sufficient, or even 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. Please listen to me carefully. Even 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to answer the question. Clear? Question number 8. Not sufficient. Veena, who is the sister-in-law of Ashok, is the daughter-in-law of Kalyani. Okay, so Ashok has a sister-in-law. So Ashok's wife's sister is Veena, or Ashok can have a brother whose wife is Veena. Veena, who is the sister-in-law of Ashok, is the daughter-in-law of Kalyani. Veena is also the daughter-in-law of Kalyani. In this case, Veena is the daughter-in-law of Kalyani. Dheeraj is the father of Sudeep, who is the only brother of Ashok. Dheeraj is the father of Sudeep, who is the only brother of Ashok. Dheeraj is the father of Sudeep. In this case, Dheeraj is the father of Sudeep, who is the only brother of Ashok. How Kalyani is related to Ashok? How Kalyani is related to Ashok? If you are Kalyani in this case, then you are the बहुत दूर का रिलेशन हो जाएगा. करेक्ट? आपके बेटे की वाइफ, मतलब आपके डॉटर इन लॉ की जो सिस्टर है उसके जो हस्बैंड है उनकी आप मदर हो गए, तो ये बहुत दूर का रिलेशन हो जाएगा. बट यहाँ पे हाउ इज कल्याणी रिलेटेड टू हिव धीरज? शी इज द वाइफ. सो ये थोड़े ओपन एंडेड क्वेश्चंस हो गए. आई मेक श्योर यहाँ पे जो ऑप्शंस हैं या फिर ये जो स्टेटमेंट्स है इतने ओपन एंडेड ना रहे, थोड़े से क्लोज एंडेड क्वेश्चंस रखने की कोशिश करेंगे. ठीक है. Question number 9. A and B are children of D. Okay, so there is some D who has two children, A and B. I don't know the gender of A, B or D. Who is the father of A? Who is the father of A? To answer this question, which of the statements are necessary? C is the brother of A and the son of E, and the son of E. Okay, in this case D and E are husband wife, but who is husband, who is wife? I don't know. So statement number 1 is not sufficient to answer the question. F is the mother of B. Okay, so F is the mother of B. Okay, in statement number 2, A and B are the children of D and F is the mother of B. That means D is the father of A. Statement number 2 is alone sufficient to answer the question. Statement number 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Correct? Are we good so far, everyone? जितने भी लोग ये वीडियोस अभी देख रहे हैं या फिर आप अभी बाद में देखोगे, इसमें से कोई भी क्वेश्चन के ऊपर आपको अगर कोई डाउट आता है, डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू राइट डाउन योर डाउट्स in the comment section so that I'll be in a better position to answer your doubts in the next sessions. ठीक है? चलो next. Question number 10. This is the last question of the day and then we will take a pause. In the next session we will be solving the second lot of questions which are related to the next topic or next type of questions. A's son B is married with C, whose sister D is married to E. Okay, A's son B is married with C, whose sister D is married with E. तो यहाँ पे ध्यान में रखो, डबल लाइन represents the spouse, single line represents the siblings. Correct? D is married to E, the brother of B. Okay, D is married to E, the brother of B. Okay, so B and E are brothers. How is D related to A? तो यहाँ पे आपका E D का ब्रदर हो गया एंड उसकी वाइफ हो गई D. Correct? So how is D related to A? If you are over here, your son's wife is your daughter-in-law. Correct? Your son's wife is your daughter-in-law. Correct? Is this very clear, guys? Okay, so here we will take a break. As I have mentioned earlier, do not forget to follow this channel for relevant videos related to your MCA entrance exam, and let's connect on LinkedIn. I'll see you again in the next session of blood relation where we'll be discussing the next type of questions on blood relation. Till then, bye bye.